Hello and good morning, everybody. This is Lee Beatty. I'm with ShareBeat Marketers, and what I'm going to be talking about today is a product called AuthoritySnap, and I'm going to do an AuthoritySnap review and do a bonus review as part of this. First and foremost, got to give these guys a shout out three-way. I just think it's a cool hat. It's a team that I worked with before they're a transport company, and I was shutting down the world's first 300mm facility out there in Virginia. So, just giving them a shout out. I just think it's a cool hat personally. But the next thing is let's make sure you guys understand that if you're not overlaying your videos, use Hangout Magic with an X so that you are doing custom overlays kind of like this right here. It's free. Okay, and that's really what all this is about. It's what is AuthoritySnap, and why in the heck should you even pay attention to what it is that I'm talking about? Well, AuthoritySnap essentially is really a nuts and bolts course for not necessarily beginners, intermediate, but really anybody. I've been marketing online for well over 7 years, and I actually had a couple aha moments during this, and I'm just I'm blown away from the really just what I learned inside this. Okay, this product is from Wyatt, and I don't want to butcher his last name. Well, sorry, Wyatt W. He's just a young guy that you see. He put out a very well-read, really well-versed, and easy to follow guide. And Devin Zanders, his product launch, his JV manager. You guys, I'm going to tell you right now, when I first dived in, I've actually promoted Devin Zanders stuff before with the Rent-A-Serp, and I've actually used this theme to rank locally. So these guys are they know what they're talking about with regard to doing SEO. So to me, it lent to the authority of already understanding, knowing, and liking what it is that they're putting out there. So I'm doing this hangout because I reviewed this copy. I got a review copy of this, and wow, was I blown away. And I was blown away in a way that some of these things that were mentioned in this actual guide are what I'm already using, with regard to the Facebook fan page method, and and using some of the free resources. Actually, if you looked right now at like AuthoritySnap review or something like that, I'm on the second page and I haven't even run any backlinks to it. So, and it's using their actual method. And if you actually look at AuthoritySnap review right now, you'll see I'm on the first page for one of my videos that I did. So to me, the reason why I wanted to do this is because I know that there's going to be a major price bump coming soon, and actually within the next 24 hours. And a reason why I really wanted everybody to know about this are for a number of reasons. One, they put together a very intuitive guide. And there are a couple upsells with this, and this is kind of why I want to talk to you a little bit more about the bonuses and what I'm going to provide. Okay, but first, just overviewing this guide, what this is, folks, is using high authoritative websites. They call them parasites websites. And I just thought that was just crafty that they put that in there. But they're using these websites in a way to literally, brand whatever keyword or whatever CPA offer, affiliate offer, product, service, etc. But what they're doing is they're using it in a way that's going to allow them to gain authority very quickly. And the cool part about the first end of this is they give you really, enough resources in there. Some of the backlinking resources they provide in there, plus outsource methods in there are second to none. And again, a lot of you, when you're just starting out, you don't understand that. You don't understand. Most people, when they go into internet marketing or they're just marketing online, they think that they're going to put up a product, or they're just going to put out a video or something, and they're going to start getting rankings, and they're going to start getting all this stuff happening as a result. And that just really isn't the case, just because there's a learning curve for most people. That's one of the reasons why I absolutely like this AuthoritySnap, and I'm doing my review on it because what I've done is I've used actually some of the principles in there to to really demonstrate that, yes, you can use these authoritative websites and you can use them in a way that you can actually get rankings on the first page, whether it be first overall or whichever the case. And I'm doing this method right now to really lend to the credibility of the other videos that I did, but also to tell you a little bit about my bonus package and to give you an honest review, because I've actually reviewed it the initial day that I got a review copy. But then also, after that, I went through it again, and I mean, folks, they put so many gems in here, and a lot of people, because I was guilty of this when I first started, a lot of people who actually start out online, they think that they got to get hosting, you got to get a website, you got to get, all these different things. The cool part about using this AuthoritySnap method, it's basically authority jacking, using high authority websites to literally start this process. And this is really good for beginners. Is it going to be good sustained business model? Really, you have to make that determination for yourself. Ultimately, when you do this type of a method, it is built off of other people's authority websites they're hosting, i.e. Blogspot, Blogger, Wix, something like that, along those lines. So there's going to be a fair amount of startup that you have to do and kind of just understanding the process. So if you're an absolute beginner, these are great to learn on. These are great platforms to learn on, only because the authority-based websites that you're going to be using, and they're going to outline in here, are going to really just kind of, pinpoint what it is that you need to know and how you can get started. So essentially, if you're a beginner, if you're an intermediate person, when I first started, my whole path was I jumped in on WordPress. I didn't grab the right kind of a domain name. I started putting all this content up, and I didn't know what I was doing. So using their method, you're actually using authority-based websites to literally test out these methods, okay? And they give you, the cool part about it is in this actual, in the PDF guide alone, I'm not talking about the over-the-shoulder videos, but the PDF alone, they give you the ways exactly how you got to do it. I mean, folks, it is so easy. It is so well lined out that, really any of you that are wanting to take action and get some authority online and start to get your feet wet, this is a phenomenal course to start off for beginners. If you're an intermediate level person and say you've already got your own URLs, your own domains, your own hostings, you're going to like this because a lot of this, in my opinion, you can use this in unison with what you're doing for quote unquote SEO value, off-page SEO. And really what you can do is you can apply on-page SEO factors with this authority-based jacking method, okay, and with this AuthoritySnap method. Again, the thing is, some of these principles in here that I've used, personally, what I decided to do, I did an extensive review on this. And just so that you guys know, the way I did authority jacking on this is I Googled it, okay? I actually took somebody else's review, and then I didn't plagiarize it. I just took it, and I saw what they wrote up, and then I put it into my own words. They did a lot of the baseline work, but then I reworded everything to fit my voice, to fit what it is that I like about it. And really, I used a Facebook note for that. I didn't create a Facebook fan page. That's one of the methods they actually talk about in the AuthoritySnap guide, but I actually used a note for that. And the thing is, if I were to drive PPC traffic to that, it's going to actually stick because it's an internal Facebook fan page, which is, for a lot of you guys, if you want to do a promoted post, or if you wanted to do any type of, if you're using Facebook primarily and you're using these Facebook notes, that's a way of using a microblogging platform. Okay, it's Facebook's version of doing a microblogging platform versus doing an overall page. If your page was specific to, say, like internet marketing products, or say AuthoritySnap, and you did like a Facebook note and then you did some PPC to that within Facebook, that's one way to just literally capture you can actually use the Facebook Note as your microblogging platform, as your authority inside Facebook. It's just, that's a little tip, and they don't actually talk about that. I'm talking about it because it's something that I used, and I used it based off of an internet marketing based fan page that I've started. And I use the Facebook Note for it, just to, really just lend to the credibility of what it is that they're talking about within AuthoritySnap. So there's a lot of different methods in there, okay, and a lot of very, very easy to use methods. This method that I'm demonstrating to you right now via this Hangout, via this this video that I'm doing, this is my method of authority jacking. I'm using a Hangout to really talk about AuthoritySnap, using authority jacking, and really, quote unquote, using parasite websites, as they put it. And I thought that was original. It was crafty. It was something that really helps out. This is why this is a little bit longer, because I'm doing a little bit longer of a review. Normally I would just keep this within a minute or 2 minutes, but I want to give you an in-depth review, tell you a little bit about it, and tell you what it is that I'm going to provide. So, all right, so you guys kind of get that. I'm using authoritative websites. You're putting together these nice reviews. Make sure that you're following the principles of SEO, which is search engine optimization, and using these authoritative websites to synergistically kind of link back to where it is that, that you want people to go to. And in my case, if you look in the description below, I've actually, I've included a note that you can go to. I've included a link directly to the product. I've included other authoritative websites in my actual list, because I give you kind of a list of where I'm at, but then I also give you some links in there where you can find my reviews, Reddit, Blogspot, etc. And I actually include other videos that you can actually go check out that I've done reviews for. Okay, and it's just going to just lend to the credibility of this AuthoritySnap in itself. So, all right, so now that's giving you my review. I'm trying not to give everything away. I'm trying to leave a little bit for you to make your decision on this. Like I said, if you're a beginner, intermediate, or hey, maybe you're advanced, you've been marketing online, I learned something inside of this actual course that I wasn't, I thought, okay, you think you know a lot of different things. There was something I learned. There's 2 principles that I learned that I just thought were very, very genius ways of actually getting authority very, very quickly. So, and you'll just have to pick it up and see it for yourself. But you'll know what I'm talking about once you get in there. You're going to have that, oh wow, that aha moment for yourself. All right, so what are my bonuses? Once you go through, you buy it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to include, for everybody who just buys it, I've got a series of just trainings that I'm going to provide for you, for everybody that just buys this through my link in the description below. If you get the OTOs, and you have to buy both OTOs for this, I'm going to include a massive, massive, massive courses that you can actually pick up. And these are courses that you can expand upon. They're using Facebook, Pinterest, domains. Okay, people do not realize that you can go pick the right kind of domains and do them in a way that are the right way of doing them, and then there's the wrong way of picking domains. Okay, that's something that's going to be very, very useful. That's something you can put in your back pocket as part of this authority jacking and AuthoritySnap method. The second thing is I've got keyword research, my best free keyword research tools. Okay, and I break that down like you cannot believe. Then I'm gonna, also include, Rebel Mouse. They talk about Rebel Mouse in here. A lot of you don't know about Rebel Mouse. Rebel Mouse is an up and coming social media network that you need to be paying attention to. Okay. You should to that. On me, I don't know. Okay, there we go. All right, my screen went. All right, so there you go. So with that all being said, I'm gonna provide you with a massive, massive, massive. Like I said, if you take the first OTO, it's gonna be a $97 value. And what that means is I'm gonna give you a choice, but what I'm gonna do is I'm also going to include others. It's going to be mutually beneficial for you. If you go through all the way through the first and the second OTO, I'm going to over deliver like snow to take advantage of what it is that I offer with my bonuses. And plus, I'm going to include a couple other products that I've put out there that allow lot of people know about. Okay, that I've only launched these to a small beta testers to check out. So they have to do with like LinkedIn and some of those base websites. So so folks, I've got a massive bonus package that I'm including with this. Really just want to over deliver with regard to you know, just the authority of this AuthoritySnap. I really like this product. I'm giving it both thumbs up. Okay, and like I said, you know, as you guys know, see this Hangout Magics. This is my way of like passing on to you. If you do Hangouts, if you do any type of videos, and you want overlays to actually put in there, this is the best free resource that you can include. That's your authority that you can add to your videos very, very quickly. Most times I've told you how to actually, you know, you could take this. See, I'm gonna rub my finger over it so you can actually see. A lot of people, what you can do is you can put this in to Pixlr and you can erase it and take it off there, and you can just have all this. You can customize all this within Hangout Magic. It's really, really functional way of going about it. And when you go to Hangout Magics, they've got other free resources in there that you can actually use that highly recommend that you go check out. So, you know, again, this is Lee Beatty. I'm with ShareBeat Marketers. I'm giving this product 2 thumbs up. I really like it. Got the review copy. The over-the-shoulder videos, especially for those of you that are looking for an awesome product, definitely pick it up. And like I said, I'm including good bonuses that I feel they're just going to add to the authority jacking. Just when I said when you pick up the course, and then like I said, just with the OTO in itself, the over-the-shoulder training, it's phenomenal. But then I'm going to be including other massive you know, resources to you that you're gonna just absolutely love them, only because well, let's just be honest. You know, if you're going to want to take this to the next level, you're going to want to have some other tools in your arsenal. And my bonus package is going to really, really go hand in hand with this AuthoritySnap. So, all right, guys, you're seeing one of my methods right now that they talk about briefly in there. And, you know, I just think this is a great way for you all to make an educated decision. All right, I've taken enough of your time. This is the AuthoritySnap bonus and bonus review. This AuthoritySnap is a must-get product, and this is a limited time, folks, because if you get to this video and you see this video and it's past the time, I'm sorry, but I've tried to do the best I can to promote this and give you all, you know, the insight you need to actually make a buying decision. All right, guys, thanks for your time. Again, click on the link in the description below. Check out my bonuses, and once you do, follow up with sharebeat@gmail.com. It's just like you said, sharebeat@gmail.com. And you know, make sure you send that on your transaction ID and everything, and I'll be sure to get you your bonuses ASAP. All right, guys, as with anything, I try to do the best I can to educate you, give you an informed decision. As you guys know, I found out along the way what my mission statement is for me and what my purpose is, and it's to educate a macro community that funds a micro community that feeds a community. Hopefully I've done that for you today. I've tried to educate you on this product. And folks, I wish you all love, peace, ease of mind, health, wealth, and happiness. You guys take care.